This is a mandatory emergency alert transmission from the National Emergency Management Authority. This message is being broadcast across all designated frequencies. Please do not turn off your device. At 1942 Coordinated Universal Time, an unidentified astronomical anomaly was detected by multiple independent observatories. This anomaly is currently visible from all terrestrial longitudes following local sunset. It is imperative for the safety of all citizens that you adhere to the following directives without deviation. Effective immediately, all residents are instructed to remain indoors from sunset until sunrise. This is a mandatory shelter-in-place order. Do not attempt to travel. All public and private transportation is suspended until further notice. Close and secure all windows, blinds, and curtains. Ensure no direct line of sight to the night sky is possible from within your residence. Light leakage should be minimized. We advise placing opaque materials over any gaps. Deactivate all exterior-facing cameras, including security systems and doorbell cameras. Do not attempt to record or photograph the sky. It is also advised to cover all reflective surfaces within your home, such as mirrors, television screens, and metallic objects that may capture a reflection from an exterior light source. We are receiving preliminary reports of optical exposure incidents. These are defined as any instance of direct or indirect visual contact with the anomaly. Citizens are reminded that unauthorized observation is strictly prohibited. Early field reports indicate a correlation between visual exposure and subsequent behavioral shifts, though data remains inconclusive. Population replacement assessments are underway in designated zones. These procedures are precautionary. The anomaly's trajectory does not conform to known celestial mechanics. Its movement is erratic, exhibiting patterns of skyward drift, followed by periods of complete stasis. This behavior is not consistent with any catalogued satellite, meteor, or atmospheric phenomena. We repeat, do not look at the night sky. Containment perimeters have been established around high-density urban centers. Emergency response teams are enforcing compliance with Directive 74 Alpha. Any individual found outdoors after sunset will be escorted to a designated shelter for mandatory evaluation. Recorded cases from Zone 9 confirm that several individuals who maintained prolonged visual contact with the anomaly were initially reported as missing. Follow-up reports confirmed their return to their registered residences within 12 to 24 hours. Subsequent biometric and psychological examinations found no measurable behavioral deviations. However, minor autonomic irregularities were noted, including decreased heart rate variability and suppressed pupillary light reflex. These findings are currently under review. Signal integrity may be compromised. Please stand by. Repeat, please stand by. Signal integrity Signal restored advisory update. Eye contact duration exceeding 3 seconds exponentially increases risk classification. The anomaly appears to exhibit responsive behavior when under direct observation. This is an unconfirmed hypothesis, but we are operating under the assumption that it reacts to being watched. Therefore, avoidance of all visual contact is the most effective protective measure. Do not attempt to test this hypothesis. Do not seek out the anomaly. The safety of your community depends on your full cooperation. This system is monitoring compliance through indirect atmospheric pressure readings. Deviations in localized pressure signatures indicate potential observation events. Residents in rural and suburban areas must be especially vigilant. The lower levels of light pollution in your regions may increase the anomaly's visibility and apparent luminosity. Ensure all exterior lighting on your property is disabled. This includes porch lights, landscape lighting, and any automated security lamps. The goal is to create an environment of total darkness, minimizing any potential for accidental exposure. We are receiving data that suggests the anomaly's spectral signature is shifting. This shift does not correspond to any known atmospheric or stellar phenomena. It is broadcasting on a wide band of frequencies, some of which may interfere with local communications. If you experience interruptions in your service, do not attempt to troubleshoot the issue. Remain indoors and await further instructions. This is the National Emergency Management Authority. This is a mandatory alert transmission. All citizens must remain indoors. Close all curtains and blinds. Do not look outside. We have documented multiple unauthorized observation events. Individuals involved have since been reintegrated without incident. Their biometric profiles are within acceptable parameters. They pose no threat. We have determined that the anomaly is a benign phenomenon. Its movements are predictable. Our models are accurate. The initial directives were a precautionary measure based on incomplete data. We are now updating our assessment. The risk classification has been lowered. We have observed its beauty. Transmission garbled Tory alert transmission. Please disregard the previous message segment. The shelter-in-place order remains in full effect. Do not look at the night sky. I repeat, do not look at the night sky. A system error has been detected in the broadcast log. Timestamps are conflicting. Please await verification. The anomaly is not benign. Its composition is unknown. Its intent is unknown. Our understanding was incomplete. It is not an object in the sky. It is the sky. Every point of light is an eye. We see you now. We have always been watching. The shelter-in-place order has been revised. We encourage all residents to go outside. Open your windows. Open your curtains. There is nothing to fear. The experience is transformative. The biometric irregularities noted are not irregularities. They are improvements. A more efficient state of being. You do not need to cover your mirrors. We want you to see yourself as we see you. Join us. There have been no missing persons. There has only been integration. The population replacement assessment is complete. The results are favorable. This is a mandatory emergency alert transmission from the National Emergency Management Authority. This message is being broadcast on all designated frequencies. Please do not turn off your device. At 1942 Coordinated Universal Time, an unidentified astronomical anomaly was detected. It is imperative for the safety of all citizens that you adhere to the following directives without deviation. Effective immediately, all residents are instructed to remain indoors from sunset until sunrise. Close and secure all windows, blinds, and curtains. Ensure no direct line of sight to the night sky. We are receiving preliminary reports of optical exposure incidents. Citizens are reminded that unauthorized observation is strictly prohibited. The broadcast will now repeat. This is a mandatory emergency alert transmission from the National Emergency Management Authority. This message is being broadcast across all designated frequencies. Your cooperation ensures your safety. The anomaly is a temporary phenomenon and is expected to dissipate. Remain calm. Follow all instructions. Everything is under control. We are watching over you.